I didn't friend Interlaka Kumna, and the Interlaka Kumna and the city go, and then one, and ya grass of Boku, and ya grass of Boku.
And then game has of modern modernity and last two games, no Ellison, and then Romanian media, no game in another summarizing and one or two players.
I think Okasan summarizing game. This has been the performance of us in 2024-2025 season. So, they are not consistent. They are not consistent with playing good football. And the House of Football, Ochina, na atwa papa so. And not sure House of Folk matches we are really it becomes very difficult for them. A game against Accra Lions, a game against Legon Cities, a game against even Ouattara. These are games which means a House of Folk. They should have scored 4 goals, 5 goals. They squander a lot of chances. Sometimes two teams dominate the midfield. Their game against you can say Ediana or the University of Ghana Sports Stadium against Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Kumasi teams dominated them, and today that is what they see Wahano. Osha ultimately MEDEAMA dominated the second half. As of they didn't have any solution to the MEDEAMA midfield. And what should have even helped us to cope is right coming from the first half, Coach Tanko, 3 changes. Nanka a bit Mamua has because he only had 2 changes. Then on the 65th minute, or in the 4th change. So Hasselhoff had about 4 changes to neutralize a change by Coach Ouattara. But Ouattara changes from 75th minute take on. Even rather gave MEDEAMA an opportunity to even score goals. Hasselhoff has been saved by goalkeeper Benjamin Asare. If it had been another goalkeeper in the shape of Nketia Nasa Swaba, I think the House of Folk supporters today would have called for the sack or the head of Ouattara. House of Folk today's performance is just a summary of what they've been doing this whole season. Mauli Wayo, you know, say one shake go cry. The energy he has, I will bet him drop it back. Aba take abwa. Oshe your best like the balls made to be crowd the control in the corner. That is the kind of guy he is. If he's not scoring, he can help you defensive wise. So we were expecting him say, go back keep him Mauli Wayo. When you are not changing a player, your friend, schoolboy set to say, and answer will be changing player, your friend, as a Mabwatin. But he decided to be changing Wayo, no keep as a Mabwatin schoolboy. And from 75th minute, these 2 players were virtually out of the game. So Setosia in the first half, I'll give him 7/10. But in the second half, when MEDEAMA dominated the midfield, he lost in the game. So I was expecting a change. Say the baby Setosia, Eddie Free. Tanko keeping Mauli Wayo, not a player like Ramsey, Abba Bekano. These are energetic guys and they can run and also make sure that MEDEAMA will not dominate the midfield. But he knew what he was doing, Coach Ouattara. And we Wayo free. As I maintaining Setosia, as I maintaining free Ebuate. Then brought in Martin Kakaria. He also not tackle for you. So you had 3 players who were not tackling. And no wonder MEDEAMA dominated the midfield. And I've always said, Ouattara and Kwani play the only person when he gets an opportunity to solve a problem, he creates more problem, and that is what he did with the substitutions. Coach, Mr. Medas.
If it's the second half, ball second half, ball second half, the striker seems to be wide. Make a come and quack a coach, on for defender and striker. Lose that my own has no portrait. The 10 minutes of what 10 money is striker. Or ball of Cobon is setting. Some Johnson, no portrait. The money is striker, Cobon is setting. Who shall you play with? If it's a striker.
Why?
As someone, oh, just a friend, I let them be. Oh, don't just standing fine. Also, go back, who could change out where you Molo, you small way to expect him. Why you feel the Copa Ramsey on Bobo and do a prayer. Chabola gas book one day. Nabin and a boy, this uncle Momo. No cook bar. Cook bar who said about what you said. Who said about as a cook bunny has so one, which you take on. The cook bunny them for which you take on. But any boy in there. And if you ball the first half of the boy, you ball come on as a mob watching, Would you standing fine? On check you on every man, ball and was saying. And one half House of Folk.
But second half, no MEDEAMA at domination. I
want to take off your move ground. I'm putting now. Now, coaching the books years in my high. Or coaching the Molo, you know, and a high. Molo, where you Babbitt defending no come, defending no come. What I say, Jama, the Pias and the Pia, or changing one by. Let us some of us go in the film. Woman up on 10 minutes. I can't. Oh, as a coach, you know, just what I see here. You know, when you're going to win in mind. Yes, I can. And I can't book. And I can't book. Now, first go to Bonabano. And you're telling on Monday. That telling them to go. Where that would be taken. No, I didn't friend enter like a comuna. And the enter like a comuna and a city go. And then one. And I can't book. And I can't book.
Wayoka and but me, I want to advise the coach. He said, team now was all coach, you know, a big team. The likes of Atukwe, few. Our coaching team, you know, and they have got big platforms, so they are winning champions late. Inti coach, you know, on share, so we be there, our team now. On share now on your review because performance today was very shambolic. Very shambolic. We contending or trying to compete with the league there. You see, ever.
I don't think because Opare Eka say points now Mune Kotoko any Bibiani Go Stars Mono. And share that points.
I'm part of those people who I mean, you can't say the FA League. As you see, I know FA League now. Players we out there now they go with Africa. Apart from people, I know one of you now go Africa very reliable. Inti into your boss and I should team need. Now coach, you know, so the timing for substitution too late. As someone say about 90 minutes, so me any productiveness of ball or ball. It's a coach in actually say, oh yeah, on sharing so on Timia, on fancy because we lose 3 times against Kotoko. You say Nanyama Kono,
well, a very tough game. Anka, if the Anka points gap between us and Kotoko, very slim Anka, Bemana more interesting, but unfortunately, points no doors when. And I won't say even when Hearts of Folk won by a good, the fans are not sharing up their players. But on a good day, like I said, records really favors Hearts of Folk. The last time MEDEAMA beat Hearts of Folk was way back in 2022-23 season when they recorded 5-1 victory. Since then, it's been Hearts of Folk consecutive wins. Last season was 3-1. Today is 1-0. Unfortunately, MEDEAMA have lost their last 4 away games prior to this match. So I wasn't surprised at all that they lost the fixture because they've actually not given out a good account in terms of away form in recent times. They started very well, but currently Nyama and Shedanko, I think the players are trying to up their game because of next season, and I think it is really good for them. And we expect somebody to put up some good performance. But currently they will go 40 points, and that would be around top 5, and that is a good progress as a club.
So far so good. No to be a na siba man yankopon. Game na ye boy na. First half no overconfidence about MEDEAMA boys because second half compare first half. I don't know how with first half because BBA actually first half no too confidence in the game no on kokra. But your second half now what cycle coaching on one can say na what cycle on adwene. The game what begin to say, no, MEDEAMA wide and what begin them. But all the Mobisibia, Infinance, and Copan, Mobisibia, ball or you win, or you draw, or you lose. Find a you lose at Ama, acting your small team, you lose Amana, or Yenim Grassidia. This is a back, now you are prepared good, and actually the next home match, you are Babo, now you are Shama, obviously.
Now, baby, I'm on our leg logness, no more supporters, no more. Oh, supporters in the so far so good. I'm going to cry. Yeah, and I did a compare league now.
league and say MEDEAMA ya boy ya mbozi keke bia nke MEDEAMA ebutumi age league because Esha and the Kotoko draw the other second so wide and we lose. It is say MEDEAMA nya them point here ya the kan point here ko home na ya kasha Esha ke MEDEAMA ya your work here pada ebutumi age league but I don't know that you ebutumi lose ya na ma it's up and my yan supporters yi di yo see say out action home na way oye nyim ba se man kwa it is still yan supporters yan bonje but here then ala ya de na sene ni ya de ba manyame yan kokko no nyim do ye no ya manamba
na coach Tanko of Lions and a better over team no MEDEAMA Oba no ne body bono and mo previous coach na mo brone na mo yinadi na mo de Tanko ba no o kompa mo mie no na hwan na ne modern ball ewe ni mo a wetumi abuild the team mo supporters na bo
okay see I game na Tanko olubana amma mo bonjom to me no I mean pekwa but I do so na mempada mekasa about coaching there see game no yembo wie nti ye season mo obesi na bebe ba abadan na ebi wa ami as a supporter mutuma judge the coach anyade because etum coach tum onyi team oboto for na da at least why are they nti ami say coach no say when tum onyi na to top 4 the entum yande good ya na mutuma judge na yen coach anyade wan yade kwa nti won bo league ni wie ni de mo abutal madam na wo bo wi a na ami me judge na bia na wan yade na do yade okay